In the MCU, the biggest superheroes have always taken the spotlight: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. But there are some characters who are just as powerful and interesting, yet their full potential hasn't been explored. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if these underrated heroes got their own solo movies? Today we're talking about MCU characters who truly deserve their own films filled with action, thrill, and emotional depth. So let's get started. First, Nebula. Nebula's journey has always been overshadowed by Gamora, yet her character evolution remains one of the most impactful in the MCU. When we first met her in Guardians of the Galaxy, she appeared to be nothing more than a ruthless warrior seeking Thanos' approval. However, as her story progressed, her true complexity was revealed. She wasn't just a weapon. She was a tortured soul searching for a better life. A solo Nebula film could be an intense, emotional, and action-packed experience. Imagine a dark sci-fi thriller where she confronts her painful past while hunting down some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. Or perhaps a redemption arc, where she embarks on a journey of self-discovery, only to realize that her future isn't defined by the pain of her past. Karen Gillan has already given Nebula the perfect balance, cold and ruthless on the surface, yet carrying a hidden sense of humanity deep within. A Nebula solo movie could bring something fresh and unique to the MCU, shining the spotlight on another powerful female anti-hero, proving that even the most broken warriors can find their own path. 2. Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne. The MCU has always focused on new heroes, but the story of the original Ant-Man and Wasp, Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne remains largely unexplored. Their past has only been shown in brief flashbacks and dialogues, but a solo film delving into their golden days could significantly expand the MCU's lore. Imagine a Cold War-era spy thriller where S.H.I.E.L.D. assigns them to top-secret missions. On one hand, Hank Pym's brilliant mind and groundbreaking discovery of Pym particles. On the other, Janet Van Dyne's fearless attitude and elite combat skills. They wouldn't just be superheroes, they'd be intelligence agents navigating the world of espionage. The film could explore their emotional bond, their first major adversaries, and the dangerous quantum realm experiments that shaped their destinies. Think of it as a Jason Bourne-style espionage thriller mixed with high-tech superhero action. Janet's mysterious time trapped in the quantum realm, Hank's conflicts with S.H.I.E.L.D., and their sacrifices for each other would add layers of depth to their legacy. This wouldn't just highlight their importance, it would also make Scott Lang's journey as Ant-Man even more meaningful, connecting the past and present in a way the MCU hasn't done before. Third, Valkyrie. Valkyrie has always been a fearless warrior, but her story has remained tied to Thor's journey. A solo film could finally explore her Asgardian heritage and the new challenges she faces. When we first met her in Thor Ragnarok, she was a broken warrior running from her past. By Love and Thunder, she had become the king of New Asgard, but is simply being a leader the end of her journey? Absolutely not. Imagine a grand fantasy adventure where Valkyrie embarks on a quest to find a new home for Asgard's surviving warriors. Or perhaps an ancient Asgardian prophecy is awakened on Midgard, unleashing a forgotten threat, one that only a true Valkyrie can defeat. This story wouldn't just be about action. It would be deeply rooted in Norse mythology, exploring lost realms, legendary artifacts, and the hidden history of Asgard's greatest warriors. A deadly quest, an emotional journey, and the ultimate test for a warrior queen. This film could give the MCU another epic saga. Tessa Thompson already brings both charisma and badass energy to the role. All she needs now is a solid story that gives Valkyrie the spotlight she truly deserves. 4. Nick Fury. Nick Fury has always been the mastermind pulling the strings from behind the scenes, but a solo film exploring his origins, intelligence, and first covert missions could make for a must-watch espionage thriller. Secret Invasion gave us a glimpse of Fury when he's vulnerable, but a full-fledged film delving into his early days with S.H.I.E.L.D. would add even more depth to his character. Imagine a Cold War or early 90s setting where a young Nick Fury is carving out his place in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s underworld. His first encounters with metahumans, the hidden truths behind super soldier projects, and a secret war the world never knew about, this could lay the foundation for an intense, grounded spy thriller. Samuel L. Jackson could effortlessly carry a Jason Bourne meets James Bond-style action film, where Fury's tactical genius and no-nonsense attitude take center stage. A movie that truly answers the question, who does Nick Fury trust? With the only answer being himself. This wouldn't just be another superhero film, it could be the MCU's most gripping and high-stakes spy thriller yet. 5. James Rhodes, War Machine. James Rhodes has always been a dependable soldier, but in the MCU, his role has mostly been limited to being Tony Stark's best friend and backup hero. With Armor Wars on the horizon, a full-fledged solo film blending military and superhero elements could finally give War Machine the spotlight he deserves. Rhodey isn't just an armored Avenger, he's also a decorated military officer, and that combination has the potential to create a unique political thriller. Imagine a story where a rogue villain is leaking advanced Stark tech into the black market, and War Machine is sent to shut it down. But as the investigation unfolds, Rhodey discovers that it's not just a single villain behind the operation, there's a corrupt government faction profiting from illegal arms deals. Faced with the ultimate moral dilemma, can a loyal soldier turn against his own country when the truth comes to light? This could be a high-stakes thriller in the vein of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, tackling military ethics, global security, and personal duty. Don Cheadle already brings depth and authority to the character, but a solo film where War Machine steps out of Tony Stark's shadow could take Rhodey to a whole new level. 6. Peggy Carter. Peggy Carter was never just Steve Rogers' love interest. She was a brilliant spy, a fearless leader, and the architect of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s foundation. Agent Carter gave us a glimpse of her potential, but a solo film that dives deeper into her journey could solidify MCU's espionage genre. Imagine a Captain America, the Winter Soldier-style spy thriller set in the aftermath of World War II. Peggy is facing a new global threat because Hydra wasn't the only hidden enemy. Secret agencies, superpowered criminals, and rogue scientists are all trying to carve out their place in a world reshaped by war. This film could showcase Peggy not just as an elite agent, but as a visionary leader, the one responsible for transforming S.H.I.E.L.D. from an intelligence agency into the world's most advanced defense force. And if MCU wants a unique twist, they could explore the what-if version of Captain Carter. In an alternate reality, she took the super soldier serum and became a multiversal warrior. But could being a hero in one timeline mean becoming a threat to another? This film could take Peggy on an action-packed, emotional journey that cements her legacy as one of the MCU's most formidable heroes. 7. Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon has always been the most unpredictable, sarcastic, and badass member of the Guardians, but his origin has remained a mystery. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 gave us a glimpse of his painful and tragic past, but a full-fledged solo film exploring his origins and escape could deliver a dark, emotional sci-fi drama. Imagine a cyberpunk-style dystopian world where cruel scientists conduct experiments on genetically modified creatures. Rocket was just an ordinary, innocent animal until figures like the High Evolutionary subjected him to brutal experiments. This film wouldn't just showcase his pain and torture, it would follow his journey of survival and rebellion. How did a helpless creature transform into a genius engineer, a ruthless fighter, and ultimately, a free soul? Rocket's origin is perfect for a Logan-style, dark and mature film, blending high-intensity action with deep emotional storytelling. His first meeting with Groot, his rage and grief, and his hidden humanity could all be explored in depth. This wouldn't just be the story of a Guardian, it would be the story of a survivor, fighting not just the world, but himself. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. The Hulk has been one of the most evolving characters in the MCU, but his psychological struggle has never been fully explored. A proper solo film diving into the duality of Bruce Banner and Hulk, their inner turmoil and their fight for control has been a long-standing demand from fans. If elements from World War Hulk or Immortal Hulk comics are incorporated, this wouldn't just be an action film, it could become a horror action thriller. Imagine Bruce Banner living in isolation, trying to distance himself from the world. But then, a cosmic or supernatural force emerges, one that amplifies the buried rage within him. The Smart Hulk era is over. What's returning is a primal, uncontrollable Hulk, one that doesn't just smash but threatens to consume Bruce's entire identity. This story could blend horror elements with psychological warfare, showcasing Bruce's nightmares and the true, terrifying potential of the Hulk. A solo Hulk film shouldn't just be a CGI spectacle, it should be a deep character study, where Banner and Hulk battle for dominance. Mark Ruffalo has already infused the character with emotional and intellectual depth. Now it's time for an intense, mind-bending film to take his legacy even further. 9. Okoye. Okoye is not just Wakanda's protector. She is a warrior who places duty and loyalty above all else. Throughout Black Panther and Wakanda Forever, she has been portrayed as strong, fearless, and unwavering. However, a solo film exploring her personal journey in a high-stakes mission could deliver a politically intense, action-packed thriller. Imagine a storyline where a dangerous Wakandan secret is on the verge of being exposed to the world, and only Okoye can stop it. Her mission takes her beyond Wakanda, forcing her to confront CIA operatives, Hydra, or another powerful secret organization. This could be a Mission Impossible-style espionage thriller, blending fast-paced action, futuristic Wakandan technology, and Okoye's unmatched combat skills. Another intriguing angle could be Okoye uncovering the lost history of the Dora Milaje, exploring ancient warriors, a forgotten legacy, or a prophecy that challenges her leadership. This solo film wouldn't just showcase Okoye's strength in battle, but also her emotional depth and internal struggles as a warrior and a leader. With Dyne incredible charisma and intensity, a standalone Okoye movie would not only highlight her talent, but also add a fresh layer to the Wakandan saga. Wong. Wong is one of the MCU's most underrated yet immensely powerful sorcerers. Despite being Doctor Strange's trusted ally, he has crafted his own identity, a librarian, a warrior, and a true protector of the mystic arts. A solo film exploring his journey, mastery of magic, and battles against dark forces could expand the MCU's mystical side in an exciting way. Imagine a supernatural adventure where Wong faces an ancient, forbidden magic that threatens to tear reality apart. A reckless Camartage student has awakened a long-dormant entity, and with Doctor Strange unavailable, Wong is the only one who can stop the catastrophe. This could be an Indiana Jones meets Doctor Strange-style film, packed with enchanted artifacts, interdimensional creatures, and dangerously powerful spells. Another intriguing angle could delve into Wong's past. How did he choose the path of a sorcerer? Did he ever desire a normal life before embracing his destiny? The film wouldn't just showcase breathtaking magical battles, but also explore Wong's personal struggles, wisdom, and the weight of his responsibilities. With Benedict Wong already bringing the perfect blend of humor, authority, and warmth to the character, a Wong solo film could solidify his legacy as one of the MCU's most vital protectors of the mystic world. The MCU is full of incredible characters, and these heroes have stories that deserve to be told. Whether it's a deep character study, an action-packed adventure, or an intense thriller, each of them has the potential to shine in their own solo film. Which character do you think deserves a movie the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. See you in the next one.